Welcome to episode number 48 of Turning $100 into $1 million, the series where I risk a whopping $100 of my money in an attempt for your entertainment to turn it into $1 million. Definitely making strides here, definitely making progress with this portfolio. The market and this portfolio is rebounding, looking a lot more green than usual. We do have another stock to look at a little bit later on in this episode. We actually have analyzed it before and taken a look at it before, but we're going to revisit it because it is breaking records, breaking highs, and potentially it could be a buy still. Potentially there could be some more room to go. But at any rate, we'll look at the numbers right here. And before we do that, as you know, you can go ahead and use my link down below in the description. Sign up with Webull. You get 2 free stocks now valued up to $1,600. Webull actually raised it from $1,400 to $1,600. Now you can get 2 free stocks, one valued up to $1,600 if you use my link down below and sign up with Webull. Go ahead. Free stocks all on me. RF now up 128 or about 5.9% there. DGLY is still red, but it bounced back from that $2 mark. So looking a lot better in my opinion than it was a few days ago. 41.47 down or 45.64% down. Levi also in the green, 170 or 6.5% up. Viacom about 12.50 up or 82.24%. You might see some of these numbers changing here live as the market is still open and after hours are still coming in. OXLC 408 down or 10.24%. Look at the charts here. So we have RF just down 4 cents today. Very slight downtick. Wouldn't even really call it a full trading day for this stock. Just switched up actually to 11.50 live. Now it's only down about 1.5 cents down today, or 0.13%. So basically break even for the day. 5 days looking great, up over about $1 there. Looking at about 7.9% up, about 85 cents up for the 5 days. 1 month still does remain in the red, but it's rebounding for sure. You can see there's noticeable uptrend happening here that's forming. We then go ahead and look at DGLY. DGLY quickly rebounded from when it was below $2. At one point, it was in the 180s. Then it had that crazy spike that we had to look at in the last episode where it shot all the way up to 282, quickly came down, but it's still remaining above 2 and floating above $2. So confident in DGLY still. I think there is still some prospective potential gains here. We have Levi stock up a beautiful 54 cents or 4.03% today. Now heading towards $14 again. I don't believe it ever crossed. If you look at right there, it hit $13.98, but it did not cross 14. Gorgeous 5-day uptrend here, up over 10%. $1.33 there. 1 month. If you look at earlier portion of this 1 month chart here, still never hit that $14 mark. Last time it was above 14, we'd be going back all the way in July. Hasn't been since July that this stock was over 14. Year to date, 1 year, I think this stock is coming back. And September, like I have consistently said, is a poor month for the market historically. If you look at the data, you look at history, September is a bad month for the market. October, though, is historically a very good month for the market. There is usually a rebound. But with the election coming up, still could be a lot of uncertainty here. Viacom, 38 cents down today, but we are still in profit on Viacom. Barely ticked up at 9:30 at the open, but it shot right down, but a little bit of a rebound. 5 days, 1 month, 6 months. Still holding this uptrend. Very nice bull run. Just a little downtrend these last couple of days, but nothing that we should be concerned about. Still holding on to the stock strong. Maybe you can call this a resistance mark here, and that's what's happening. Maybe there is some resistance that's occurring in these last couple of weeks. But I have a feeling that this stock is going to continue to rally. We'll look at OXLC. OXLC, a nice little 9 cent day today. 5 days even better. We're looking at, for the 5 days, we can get that chart there. We're looking at about 7.5% for the 5 days, up over 30 cents. 1 month, 6 months there, still does remain green for the 6 months, which is surprising, because that would include some of the pandemic there, the worst of the market. Year to date, at one point, this stock is holding pretty strong. At one point, it was even as low. The stock then tested that support mark again in May. So this stock is showing signs of vitality and liveliness. But the stock I do want to revisit in this episode is going to be Tortoise Acquisition, ticker symbol SHLL. Now, it had a rather significant drop today, about 9.5% down today. You can see it just hit 10% exactly there. It just changed on us live. $5 down today. But it does still remain up for the 5 days, as well as the 1 month. We're actually going to be looking at a red 1 month there, but it's within the 6 months you could see that you will see the growth that this stock has had since we last looked at it in that episode. You could have scooped this up for a nice $17 to $20 during the last part of July and August, and you would have more than doubled your money, because it is now up, depending on where you would have sold it, 130, 150, 170%. This stock was not dead. It was not beaten down just yet. There was a lot more to go. So what is going on here? And of course, some people bought it in the beginning of the year. They've been holding it since $10. What would they be at? They'd be at over 400% return. 1 year, 5 years still does remain that same number there. It was really stagnant. Perhaps this doesn't show the entire history though, because I don't think it was that non-volatile. I think there had to be some more action with the stock prior. You could look into that though. So what's going on? What is causing this resurgence of this stock? There's a big merger. There's a big merger that was approved. So it's this company Hyliion, and that's the merger that's occurring. Hyliion will join the public markets this week. On Monday, shareholders of Tortoise Acquisition Corp, a special purpose acquisition company, or an SPAC, approved the merger with the Texas-based battery-powered heavy-duty truck company, and that wasn't a surprise. The deal was well received by investors who have bid up Tortoise stock several times over since its announcement. In a statement on Monday, Tortoise said shareholders representing a majority of shares voted in favor of combining, so shareholders actually had a say in this merger deal. As you know, shareholders do have voting rights. So management expects the merger to close on Thursday, after which Tortoise stock will convert to Hyliion stock and begin trading under that ticker symbol HYLN. Tortoise warrants will likely convert to Hyliion warrants with the ticker HYLNWT. So the combined company will continue to trade on the New York Stock Exchange. Vince Cubbage, the CEO of the company, will join Hyliion's board of directors, while Thomas Healy will remain CEO of Hyliion. Hyliion is one of several electric and alternative fuel transportation companies that chose the SPAC route to go public this year. The highest profile of them is Nikola stock, which we have taken a look at before. They combined with Vecto IQ acquisition in June. There's other deals happening there, and goes on to talk about the details of the vote and the merger. Existing Hyliion shareholders will own about 62% of the public company, while Tortoise shareholders will hold about 14%. An additional 20% will go to the PIPE or PIPE investors, and 4% to the SPAC's sponsors. This will value the Hyliion company at about $1.1 billion. Even Barron's is calling the deal valuation attractive shortly after the merger was announced in late June, when Tortoise shares were trading around $17. Can the stock go further though? We truly don't know. It has taken a small downturn in these last few days though. Perhaps the life of the stock is over, and this is the highest it will ever go, and it could come along with a large significant crash, so I would be careful if you are a shareholder of that company. There's no guarantee. Perhaps you want to sell some of your shares or a portion of your shares and slowly exit. I don't know what I would do in that scenario. It would be a very emotional scenario, but definitely be careful and stay vigilant if you are holding that stock. Let me know down below in the comments if you are holding Tortoise Acquisition Corp. But that would wrap it up for this episode. Before we wrap it up, we'll take a look though at the net account value. Does stand at 168.05. Definitely making progress here. A lot better picture than last time. And if you did enjoy this episode, go ahead and give it a big thumbs up. Smash the like button. And if you want to see more videos from my channel, hit that big red button, the subscribe button, and also hit that little notification bell as well. That way you're notified every single time I do make a new one. Looking forward to seeing you in the next video.